Each January, Wilson handcraftsmen and women create 108 perfect Super Bowl game balls by hand.
All right, Truth Seeker, did you just hear that? Wilson commercial. They say that each January they craft 108 game balls for the Super Bowl.
Each January, Wilson handcraftsmen and women create 108 perfect Super Bowl game balls.
So the question should become, why 108? This is where the value of knowing what I teach comes in, and that is gematria, the ancient practice of coding numbers into words. Gematria means geometry and language, and 108 is a very relevant number to geometry. So is the shape of the football, which is known as the vesica piscis, which is the most important shape to sacred geometry, which has everything to do with this language of letters and numbers. So let's begin with 108. The word geometry, using the alphabetic order, G's the 7th letter, E's the 5th letter, O's the 15th letter, M's the 13th, E's the 5th, T's the 20th, R's the 18th, Y's the 25th. You add those numbers together that represent the letters of the word geometry, they sum to 108. That's based on the alphabetic order. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, up to Z, the 26th letter is 26. If you flip the alphabetic order around and make Z 1 and count up to A is 26, the word geometry also sums to 108. The formula for doing the letters backwards is if you know the alphabetic order, for example, G's the 7th letter, you take the number 27 and you subtract 7, so G becomes 20. E is the 5th letter, 27 minus 5, E is 22. O's the 15th letter, 27 minus 15 is 12. M's the 13th letter, 27 minus 13 is 14. You see, you just do this for each letter. Geometry forwards and backwards sums to 108. Where this becomes more interesting is where you look at how this number factors into this world we live in. They tell us the sun, the object in the sky that makes all life possible, has a diameter that is 108 times greater than Earth. And they also say that from the Earth to the sun is the diameter of the sun 108 times. They also say from the moon to Earth is the diameter of 108 moons. 108, geometry, sacred geometry based in the mathematics of this world. Now consider this. The most sacred shape in sacred geometry is the vesica piscis, the overlap of two perfect circles, which creates the shape of the football. The vesica piscis is known as the womb of the universe. Vesica piscis, using reduction gematria, that's where V is the 22nd letter, but V is not worth 22, it's numerology. 22 is 2 plus 2 is 4, so V is 4. E is the 5th letter, E is 5. You make each letter a single digit. S is the 19th letter. 1 plus 9 becomes 10, 1 plus 0 becomes 1. Do this for each letter. Vesica piscis sums to 53. The word womb, using the alphabetic order, W is 23, O is 15, M is 13, B is 2. Womb equals 53. The vesica piscis, the womb of the universe, the shape of the football. How many men are on an NFL roster? Yes, 53. This is why every NFL game is scripted by this code. It is Freemasonry that uses this language. Freemasonry is all about Kabbalah, where the language of letters and numbers comes from. Kabbalah, the belief that God created the world by speaking it into existence, by merging the letter with the number. That's how the Bible begins. God speaks the world into existence. The entire Bible is coded in this language. You learn letters and numbers, you will learn to see through how sports are scripted, why the numbers that are involved in these sports are. They're not arbitrary. Wilson's not making 108 balls for no reason. The NFL doesn't have a 53-man roster for no reason. It's all relevant. Until next time, Truth Seeker.